For centuries, Mars has captivated humanity with its striking color and mysterious surface features. Early observations led to speculation about the possibility of a Martian civilization, but we now know that Mars is a dry and uninhabitable world. Scientists continue to explore Mars to uncover its secrets and understand its potential for life. NASA has plans to send humans to Mars by the 2030s, with the goal of helping us to comprehend the potential for life on other planets and the possibility of human colonization. Did you know that Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun and is slightly smaller than Earth? It has a unique reddish color and surface features that captivate humanity. Despite its uninhabitable conditions, scientists believe that Mars may have once had the capability to host life and may still harbor microbial organisms. Mars is currently uninhabitable for Earth life as it has a thin carbon dioxide atmosphere and toxic soil. Water does exist on the planet, but it is locked in the polar caps or beneath the surface. The planet's surface shows evidence of ancient flowing liquids, leading scientists to believe that Mars may have once had a vast ocean and a thick atmosphere capable of sustaining liquid water. Scientists are now researching what happened to change the planet's climate and atmosphere. Exploring Mars provides insight into planetary climate change and the potential for discovering past or present life on the planet. The goal is to eventually sustain human life on Mars. Humans have been sending spacecraft to Mars since the 1960s to study the planet. Many early missions were flybys, but later, probes orbited Mars and more recently, landers and rovers have landed on the surface. Landing on Mars is difficult, with only a 40% success rate, but 4 space agencies have successfully put spacecraft in Martian orbit. NASA has had the most success with 8 successful landings. NASA's Viking 1 and 2 spacecraft were the first to successfully operate on the planet's surface in 1976, returning photos until 1982. The Mars Pathfinder mission in 1996 deployed a rover called Sojourner, and later the rovers Spirit and Opportunity explored the planet for many years, returning thousands of images before losing power. Currently, NASA has 2 spacecraft active on Mars. InSight, which is probing the planet's interior and has discovered Marsquakes on the surface, and the Curiosity rover, launched in 2012, that is still exploring Gale Crater and studying the rocks and sediments. Several other spacecraft, including NASA's MAVEN, Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, and Mars Odyssey, and ESA's Mars Express and Trace Gas Orbiter and India's Mars Orbiter mission, are also transmitting data from orbit. These missions have revealed that Mars is an active planet with the ingredients for life, raising the question of whether life ever existed or still exists on Mars. The future of Mars exploration includes multiple countries launching spacecraft to the planet during Earth-Mars alignments which happen every 26 months, minimizing travel time and expense. The United Arab Emirates, China and the United States are sending spacecraft to Mars in 2020, with the United States launching the Perseverance rover on July 30th. This rover is equipped with advanced instruments and will study the ancient river delta in Jezero Crater, potentially a location for ancient life forms. The rover will also test technologies to help human survival on Mars and collect samples that will be brought back to Earth. The goal is to determine if Mars was or still is inhabited. The robotic activities are preparatory for sending humans to Mars in the 2030s. NASA is developing a space capsule, Orion, that will be able to carry humans to the Moon and beyond. Private spaceflight companies like SpaceX also have plans to send humans to Mars, with a goal of 1 million people living on Mars by the end of the century. Soon, humanity may discover whether there was ever life on Mars and if our species has a potential future on another planet.